So after our season opening victory against the Houston Rockets, I decided to simulate for about 10 games just to get an idea of where my team was. I knew we weren't that good, so I was expecting us to have about, at the most, 6-7 wins. And no surprise to me, we struggled. Being 10th in the conference, 6-10 games into the year, I knew we had to make some changes, more specifically an upgrade to a situation that I addressed in the previous video where I said I need to upgrade the 3. Josh Okogie is cool, but he cannot be the guy shooting those corner threes because he's not that good at them. So instead of just simply trading Josh Okogie, I came to the realization that his defense is very valuable because we have the worst defense in the NBA. We have the worst defense in the NBA. So I can't just be sacrificing good defenders on our team, right? Because Ben Simmons is really our only good defender. Him and Josh Okogie, those are the only good defenders on the team. So what I did instead was I traded Taurean Prince and Jake Layman, and the Jazz were willing to give me Bojan Bogdanovic. And this trade was perfect for me because Bogey was hitting shots immediately, giving us offense whenever the defense bit on either Ben Simmons, D'Angelo Russell, and sometimes even on the fast break, he'll just run out to the corner, hit the wide open shot. However, after a couple of games with Bojan Bogdanovic, the Kings ended up offering us Buddy Hield for Bojan Bogdanovic straight up. And considering that both players can't really do anything other than shoot the 3, obviously I'm going to go with the better shooter, which is Buddy Hield. And in his debut against the undefeated number 1 seeded Los Angeles Lakers, Buddy Hield, he did his thing. The game was close to start, but after the second quarter, more specifically after Buddy Hield just did what he did, this game was pretty much wraps. You know I had to throw in a quick little D-Lo highlight in there, but just take a look at this sequence of events from Buddy Hield. First, Buddy gives it to Ben Simmons, then Ben Simmons dishes it over to Hield for the wide open 3. Cash money. Okay, how about this next play? Ben Simmons gets the board, gives it to Buddy Hield in transition. Cash money. Oh, that's not enough. You want a third one? Okay, Tyrese Maxey all the way across the court to Buddy Hield. Cash money. 3 threes in 3 straight possessions. Hold up, we not done. Ben Simmons gets the steal. Guess who he does it to? And guess what happens? Cash money. In his debut, he had 17 in the first half. The game was already out of order, so I had to simcast it. But Buddy did his thing, just absolute dominant. And in this next game, but before we even talk about this game against the Clippers right here, I just want to say, Buddy Hield, he's playing the 3. We slid him down to the 3, and yes, that does kind of compromise our defense. But here's the truth. We have the worst defense in the league. Our defense it can't get that worse. It can't get that much worse. We already have the worst defense in the league, right? But along with the worst defense, we also have the best offense. So at this point, I just have to, Jesus Christ, what a shot from Tyrese Maxey. But let me focus. I have to maximize our offense because we have the best offense in the league, meanwhile having the worst defense in the league. So by sliding Buddy Hield, instead of making him come off the bench as a 2 off the bench, just slide him to the 3, let him start. Get him starting minutes because we need that shooting. And as you can see, Ben Simmons slamming it down in transition. And it looked like we were going to come out of LA after just straight dominating both LA teams, because this is the very next game. You see Simmons getting the board, dishing it back to Buddy Hield for that wide open 3. And you're going to be hearing about that a lot. Simmons over to Maxey, Vanderbilt, and I mean, in this first half, we are just raining them down. But in the second half, more specifically in the third quarter, the Clippers, they wasn't having it. You see Kawhi hitting that shot. You see we accidentally foul Reggie Jackson on that 3, so they get 3 free throws. And we can't score to save our fucking life, especially with Cat. Guys, I promise, by the playoffs, I'm going to be good with Cat. And then Paul George just in transition hits that 3, and now it's a 4-point game just like that. And then Kawhi gives it to Ibaka, and guess what Ibaka does? He dunks it right over Ben Simmons. And now it's a 1-point game, and then Luke Kennard gives them the lead. And just like that, we just blew a double-digit lead in a couple of minutes. Zubac, and they start adding on to that lead. It gets to a point where I think we start going down by around double digits, somewhere near there. But then by that point, that's when we finally tee up. You see Buddy Hield knocking down another transition corner three. It's just, look, here's the deal. I just love this Buddy Hield addition. Every time Buddy Hield scores from here on out, you're going to see it. Every time Buddy Hield scores, I'm not going to leave a single Buddy Hield bucket out. And as you can see, D'Angelo Russell knocking down that three. And D'Lo, he got hot in the fourth quarter to keep us in the game. You know what I'm saying? You saw him hit the three. You see him drive in and get that layup right there. Reggie Jackson pulls up, knocks it down, and at this point in my head, I'm thinking the game is over. I really am. I'm thinking the game is over because, like, fucking why, nigga? We down 7. D'Lo, quick little layup to keep us in it, cut it to 5, and you see he's got 17 points. He was struggling in the first half, but he figured it out in the second. You see me cooking, driving Euro step, and guess who gets the ball? Buddy Hield. I'm telling you, what did I say, man? This is the great addition. This is the addition that we needed, and I feel like Buddy Hield is going to be that one consistent guy. We can always rely on him. And look at him knocking down a 3 to give us the lead in the clutch. You see him hitting 2 clutch threes. But like I said, man, Buddy Hield, he is gonna be the consistent guy. Right? He's gonna be the consistent guy. You can expect Buddy Hield to give you his, 14, 15 points on efficient shooting from 3. And you see D'Lo at this point, we came back, we're hot, and now we're running away with it. And like I've been explaining before, our defense is not good. We have the worst defense, but we have the best offense, and this fadeaway right here is the dagger. But the reason why the Clippers were able to come back on us and flip the script the way that they did is because our ability to win games relies solely on our ability to hit shots because we don't have any defense. And to start the third quarter, we was cold. So because of that, the Clippers were able to come back and flip the switch on us just like that. But when we got hot, you saw how quickly we flipped the switch on them. D'Angelo Russell had 29 points. Didn't shoot that well from the three-point line. But when you see what he did in the fourth quarter, he had 22 of his 29 points in the fourth quarter. Buddy Hield, 14 points on 4 for 5 shooting from 3. That's exactly what we want. Karl-Anthony Towns, another terribly inefficient game. And Ben Simmons doing what he does on both sides of the ball. And with this Buddy Hield acquisition, I think I'm good on trades. So the next episode is probably just going to be me talking about the second half of the season because I want to get to the playoffs as quick as possible. But that is going to wrap it up for episode 3 of this Minnesota Timberwolves MyNBA series. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Peace.